Alright, in this video, we're going to go over everything in the Halloween event for petsimulatorx. We're going to go over the hoverboard you can earn for free, the giant pumpkins and how they spawn and how to find them, where the event is, and all that good stuff. Worth the grind if you can grind, but how to grind stuff. It's a bit different, but it's the same as last year, but some little bit differences here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how that works. So first things first, to head to the Halloween event, you want to go ahead and head to the spawn world, and you want to head into the Halloween event, which is the door over here. And as you can see, it is similar but not the same. You have this thing over here, which is, it does say go to hardcore mode. This is where the quests are, which I'll go over that in a second. And then over here, from last year's spooky upgrades, this is going to cost you candy, which is pretty much, you can earn candy from breaking anything in normal world, and you want to go ahead and get that up, these upgrades, and they last forever even when the event ends. And then you have the eggs here, and the best egg is over here, which has an extra huge, which has the huge reaper, which is the new thing from this year. Now the quest is important. This is the quest area, and you can only see it in hardcore, and I'm pretty sure you can only progress the quests in hardcore mode. So if you don't know what hardcore mode is, I mean, I can't really explain it, and even if you don't know what it is, there's no point to really go for it if you don't know anything about it, because it's really hard to even know or even do. So hardcore mode, if you know about it, then sure, I would recommend doing the quests. As I mean, you need to do the quests. There's only 4 quests in total, and those 4 quests will get you the spooky pumpkin hoverboard, which is a 2-speed hoverboard. So if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do that. I'll go over what you need to do for those. The first quest wants you to go ahead and open up 10 pumpkin eggs, which is 20k a pop. So it's not that expensive to do, but of course hardcore mode will be a little bit harder to get currency, but you want to farm the best area you can farm, and just try to destroy as much as you can. It is better to farm 1 coin at a time instead of doing one at a time, one huge one at a time. So this costs you 20k per egg there, so 10 times 20 is 200k, right? So you need 200k candy for the first one. But once you finish that, it'll tell you finish. You get some you get some rewards. There's actually rewards to that, and this one gives you 10 coin boosts. That one you want to do 3 million candy. So like I said, just go back to where you like to farm in hardcore mode, wherever you can go, and just get that sweet 3 mil, which may take a long time if you're new to the hardcore mode. So I don't know how to speed that up, but at the moment, getting 3 mil might be a little bit difficult for some people. But as you can see, if you're in pixel area, then you can see that we get a good amount of candy just from doing that. So there's that. Once we finish that, it wants to open us 25 curse eggs. His earn, which is a weird word to use, but to open up the curse egg, which is the most expensive one at 880k. So you're gonna need at least about 20 million to get 25 open, or about 21 million, 22 million, in order to get the progress done for the 3rd quest. And you can see I opened 1 egg there, and we head back over here, and it's 1 at 25. So yes, you're gonna open up 25 of those eggs in order to get that done. And lastly, when we finish quest 3, we go ahead and head back here for the last quest, which is break 5 giant pumpkins. So now here we're going to go to the explanation of how to find giant pumpkins. Giant pumpkins, apparently they spawn like every 15 to 30 minutes. I don't know what the patch notes are yet, so I'll update the comments of the actual timer there. But what happens with giant pumpkin, it will tell you in the chat, which I'll give an example here real quick. Here you can see that we get a notification in the chat here very soon. It'll be orange, and also a notification on the bottom here, like you would always get. And it'll say that a pumpkin has spawned in a certain world. Of course, in hardcore mode, you might not have every world unlocked, so it'll be a little bit difficult to walk around and traverse the hardcore mode. But sometimes it could be tech world, spawn world, and pixel world, and I don't know what else. But for this one, we got it spawned in pixel world. And I'm the only one in here, so I'm able to break this easily, as nobody else is that. Not a lot of people are that far in hardcore mode, or the server nobody was there. So if you're far in the game, you get that very advantage of being able to find a pumpkin easily compared to other people. So like I said, these pumpkins, they spawn like that when you're in the server. But of course, if you want a server jump to find these pumpkins, you can. But yeah, you run that chance where you don't know where it is. But if you're able to go to places like Tech World, and people don't have that unlocked yet in that server, then you have a good chance you might find that, or Pixel World as well. If you have Pixel World unlocked as well, you have that advantage of being able to go to areas people don't have and get that. If you're server jumping, you can find that just for free because nobody could get that at the point at that when it spawned for the first time. So that's how that works. It's a random spawn. You'll see a notification in chat. It's a bit buggy, but it works. But you need 5 in total to get the hoverboard, and that's the last quest. After that, I'm gonna ask, how do I server jump in hardcore mode? It's a bit difficult to find servers that are empty. Well, here's a solution. I'll have the link here for this part, this website, I guess, which I mean is Roblox website, but it is hardcore mode. This is hardcore mode link right here. So when you go down here, you can see it looks like regular server list. But if you have RoPro, there's not an ad here. But if you have RoPro, you can see the servers that are empty. These are hardcore. So if I click on one of these, right? Let's say I go just servers empty. So I'm gonna go check this out, and it'll spawn me into an empty hardcore mode. And I have a chance that maybe a pumpkin might have spawned already in this server here, because we drew an empty one. It is hardcore mode that we're spawning in here real quick. We drew an empty server. You see there only one of the same person that was from the same image there. And then now we can go ahead and serve and look for the pumpkin that could have spawned in the server. You don't know how old the server is, right? It could be spawned already in the game. And we need 5 in total. Like I said, you can either wait in a server or server jump. It's either or, depending on what you want to do. But it could be none. It could be none in the server, or there could be 1 in the server. So that's just how it works at the moment. Or when I server jump like that, you can, and that's what I did to find the 5 in total. Sometimes it feels like it's supposed to be 30 minutes or 20 minutes for the pumpkin to spawn in the server, but it seems to be longer sometimes. I think it's just the server is lagging and the timer is bugging out. But let's check worlds here. There might be none here. I'll just check it myself, but I don't really need it. But you gotta wait for the coins to drop first as well. That's the other thing. You have to wait for all the coins to drop on the floor, and it's not hard. It's very hard to miss the pumpkin when you're playing and looking for looking for the pumpkin in hardcore mode. It's very hard to miss. But I don't know. I don't think there's one in this server. Probably not. And I lied. There is one in the server. There it is. Same server. It spawned in normal worlds. I'll just break it because why not? Whatever. And the pumpkins. Depending where it spawns, you get less candy. So we're spawning spawn where we got 200k, but if spawn at pixel, we get like a couple mil, and it has more health, of course. But of course, you need that place unlocked, yada yada yada. So that's how that works. When it comes to the pumpkins, that's how it spawns, pretty much. And then at that point, once you do that, all 5, you get the hoverboard, pumpkin, kitty, whatever. It is 2 speed only, but it's free. So I mean, hoverboard is nice, I guess. I mean, you get a free hoverboard for being a hardcore, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Other than that, the only other thing that was mentioned would be the 1-hour gift. So apparently every hour you get a Halloween gift, but it's been super buggy. It took me about 2 hours to get my gift, which I can show you guys how it went here. Apparently every hour you're supposed to get this gift, but I think because there's so much people playing the game right now, the server tick rate is like super slow. But eventually it'll give you a notification. You receive a spooky gift. Happy Halloween. People say you get it every hour. I can't confirm. So I haven't gotten one, but people say yes. So I don't know. But all it is, it just gives you a chance to open it up. It goes into your inventory once you get it one time. As you can see here, you can trade it or open it, whatever you want to do with it. And you have a chance to get huges or 2s of pets. Those give you companion ones, which are weaker huges, basically. So they're pretty good to get. They can be as strong as a huge, or not really, but the half power of a huge, but still pretty decent to get if that's the case. If you want to open that one up, you can use it for damage for the most part. That's pretty much it. That's the event. I don't know if more will be added in the future. More things will be added. I don't know. But that's pretty much how it is. Oh, yeah, I guess grinding. I guess the grind. Like for me, you can see on the screen right now. This is, for me, I can grind this area because I'm on a hardcore area. A hardcore mode, basically. And you want to put pets on everything. Don't do one at a time. The grind is so much slower. So just do, if whatever area you're in, just put a pet on like each coin or each safe or each present or each crate. Chests are a bit weak, bit worse to do that on. Don't do chests because their tick rate is slower. But do it on like safes or you don't need to one-shot stuff. So this is how much coins we're getting hardcore. But if you want to grind for the huge, just play in normal mode and grind normal mode. Normal mode, you get billions of candy if you're in the last area, Pixel World. just do that, and you can just get a bunch of billion, and then just grind the normal egg in normal mode. But hardcore mode, if you want to grind hardcore mode, then sure. But normal mode, you can just grind billions, and that's pretty much it. That's the event. I don't know what else is there to say, but that's pretty much it. That is the hoverboard, and I don't think I missed anything. I don't think I did, but if I did, then ask me something. Maybe I did. I don't know, but that's it.